Hi everyone, this is Lunar Witch Stitchery. It has been a hot second. I apologize for the audio. I don't have my microphone up here, so I'm just using my camera audio. But yeah, this isn't really like a full, I don't know, like floss tube video, I guess. But it's been quite some time since we last spoke, and I have gotten some like Instagram DMs and stuff like that, asking if I'm okay, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm doing just fine. So I thought that I would take just a little bit of time this evening to let you guys know what I've been up to this summer. And yeah, just kind of the state of things. There's been a lot of changes in my life. I I wouldn't say any of them have been bad. It's just been kind of a lot. So, I guess we should just start at like, oh, and I'm just stitching a small today. This isn't anything that you guys have ever seen before. It'll be done like probably tonight. So I'll get into what this is for later. But the last thing that I think you guys really heard from me, and I don't totally remember exactly what I said in my last floss tube. It was some time ago. But I believe when I filmed that video, I had my Holter monitor on, and I was getting tested for some medical stuff. I went through some more testing and things like that, and I did get a diagnosis, which is pretty neat. So the official diagnosis that is on my chart right now is just tachycardia, but we are pretty positive that what I have is POTS, which stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. And what that means is that my heart beats really fast, and that's what tachycardia is. And so it affects me the most when I change my posture. So from laying or sitting to standing, my heart races like way more than it's supposed to, and it makes me really dizzy along with lots of other symptoms. So yeah, that was super validating. After I got my diagnosis, I drove home and cried, not because I was sad, but because I just felt like somebody was finally listening to all of the symptoms that I've been complaining to various doctors about for my whole life. Yeah. So I've been on a beta blocker for that for a few months now. A beta blocker, the one that I'm on is one that they often prescribe to people that have had heart attacks to keep them from having a second heart attack. So I call it my old man heart medication. It has been helping immensely. So much. I feel such a difference in like my day-to-day activities. I feel like so summertime is really difficult for me, being outside. I also have started seeing a therapist, which is really nice. Having a therapist is not something I've ever been able to really have before, but the insurance that I'm on now totally covers mental health care. So I've been seeing somebody. She's been really nice. I am taking an anxiety medication now too, which has also definitely made a difference. Again, I'm not like cured or anything. But yeah, I find myself like clenching my teeth a lot less during the day and stuff like that. I don't know if any of you guys have issues with that, but yeah, it's been a lot better. Yeah, I had to go in to get like an ultrasound done on my heart, which this is now, I think, like my second, I think it's just my second ultrasound that I've had done on my heart. I actually had one done when I was younger because I have a slight heart valve deformity, and it causes a heart murmur, which is just when your heart makes like weird noises. So I did already know about that. When I was a kid, they told me I would grow out of it, and I did not. So the ultrasound showed that that is still there, which is fine. It's not really contributing to my symptoms in any major way, but it is there. And we were also able to rule out any other cause for my POTS symptoms, which again is nice because then it lets us narrow down like what my condition actually is. So that's that. I think that's all the medical stuff I've had go on. Yeah, I don't see my doctor again for a few more months because things are well managed right now, so that's really nice. But for like most of June, so I'm really happy that that's over because it was very, very tiring. One other like fairly important thing that I want to touch on before we keep going is that in like my personal life, I have been changing my name. I have changed my name. I already didn't go by my real name on this channel anyway, but yeah, I'm going by Zim now. In real life, Z-I-M. Yes, it is after Invader Zim. I get that question a lot. But yeah, my birth name hasn't really fit me since I was like much, much, much younger. And I didn't really realize how much I didn't like it until, I don't know, the past year, 2 years, 3 years. And so I've between like me and my closest friends, I have been trying on different names for some time, and this one has finally stuck. So yeah, I recently, like really, really recently, have started changing my name over to Zim on all of my like social media and stuff that I use for my personal life. So yeah, that's been really cool. I am still using they, them pronouns, but just my name is different now. So that's that. Other stuff I've been up to, in July, like the middle of July, me and my partner and his family took a trip to Alaska. So that was really, really fun. I love cold weather. So it was awesome up there. It was like mid 60s Fahrenheit, obviously. It was so nice. We were there for a week. We stayed in the town of Wasilla, if you're familiar with the area. I'm sure most of you aren't, but that's where we were. We rented a lake house out and we just kind of hung out. We went on like a glacier hike. We did a lot of fun stuff. So it was pretty chill. Ruben and I have been together for 5 years in November, but this was actually my first time meeting the majority of his family because they live in Hawaii. That's where he's from originally. So I haven't really had the chance to meet his siblings or any of my nieces and nephews. So this trip was my first time meeting them, most of them, and it was really fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed my time there. I wish I could go back. It was so awesome. I love Alaska so much. My best friend Lexi and I have always said that we wanted to move there if neither of us got married, that we would just marry each other and then go live in Alaska. So, yeah. What else? Oh, I guess like ties into what I'm working on, because I wanted to talk about that too. I have gotten back into K-pop. I think I've talked about this a little bit before, but I was really into K-pop up until like 2020-ish. I started listening to K-pop, and if you guys aren't familiar somehow, K-pop is like a whole thing. It's not just the music. It's like a whole thing. So, but I got into K-pop in 2015, and had like my favorite group and stuff that I listened to, and then I kind of had like a falling out with that group. And so I got really depressed because with K-pop you spend so much energy and money on these groups that you, as we say, that you stan. That like going through a period where I realized I didn't like my favorite group anymore was really, really, really difficult. I literally had to mourn. And I know that if you aren't in the K-pop community, that sounds literally insane. But that's what happened. So I spent a couple years mourning, and I was still kind of listening to K-pop, but I wasn't really involved with it until my best friends got really into K-pop, and they knew that I liked K-pop, so they really spent a lot of time and energy trying to wear me down and get me into the same groups as them. And eventually, it took months. Eventually, I caved and I joined their group chat that they had made, which is now me, my two best friends, and my partner. And they. I don't know if I should speak more specifically about this because I'm not sure how many of you guys are into K-pop. My friends were into Stray Kids at the time, and they really wanted me to be even more invested because I already was following Stray Kids. I already listened to their music, and so they were like, "Well, you need to pick a bias," which just means like a favorite member. And they were like, "I know who your bias is going to be," and they started sending me pictures of Bangchan. And unfortunately, I love him. So Chan specifically is the reason why I got back into K-pop. If you guys are into Stray Kids, you're probably like, are you serious? That pathetic man. But yes, I love him so much. But yeah, he's the reason I got back into K-pop. And then all of us got into ATEEZ. I have been standing ATEEZ since they debuted in 2018. I have kept up. I just realized I don't have any scissors. Oh. Well, isn't that lovely? Okay. I have kept up with ATEEZ's album releases pretty much the whole time that they have been like active as idols. I think I stopped keeping up with them right before the World era, those three albums, and I just started again right before Golden Hour released, so I didn't miss that much, and I didn't stop following them on purpose. It was just I was taking a break from K-pop as a whole at the time, so there we go. So but ATEEZ is one of the only groups that has never disappointed me. So we all kind of just like dove headfirst into ATEEZ, and it was because of me, because I have been pushing my ATEEZ agenda on my friends for years. Whenever they make playlists, I'm like, oh, here's some ATEEZ stuff for the playlist, XOXO. So the reason they were even like on my friend's radar is because of me. But yeah, so they're like our main group now. And we've gone fully insane. I, in particular, have gone especially insane. It has been so, I don't know, therapeutic almost to be so in love with a group again. I'm literally trying to thread my needle right now. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. My hands are really shaky today. But it's been so therapeutic to be so into a group again. I kind of forgot like how it felt to love a group so much. I don't know if any of you guys listen to K-pop, but if you're curious, my bias is Hongjoong. I love him with all my heart, and recently Yoonho has like done something to me. He's so lovely. Hongjoong though is like my alt bias, which means like if you're not familiar, he's like my favorite K-pop idol out of everyone ever, not just out of his group. So he's my alt, and then I would say Yoonho is like my regular bias. My fiance bias is Wooyoung. So yeah, anyway, yeah, let me count really quick. Hold on. I literally only have to count to 5. I can do this. Oh, fuck. I fucked it up. Okay, that should be correct. Anyway, so this summer, ATEEZ toured North America. They just finished like a week ago, a week and a half, I guess. And so my besties, my best friends got tickets, and they had like a weird thing happen with their tickets, and basically they ended up with an extra pair. And I love my friend so much. My friend offered us a pair of tickets to ATEEZ for free, since she had the extra pair. So Ruben and I got to go with them to go see ATEEZ. Our seats weren't together, unfortunately, so it was me and Ruben, and then my 2 friends were like literally on the other side of the stadium. But it was so fun. It was so much fun. It was my 2 best friends' first K-pop concert ever, and it was Ruben's second, but it was his first big concert, so it was really fun to like watch all of them have this experience. For me, I'm like a vet at this point. It was only my 4th K-pop It was only my 4th K-pop concert and my 2nd stadium K-pop concert, but I think I've been to more concerts than all of them, potentially. Definitely Ruben. But yeah, so I was just like there, I knew exactly what to expect, but for them it was like a whole new thing. So I don't know, that was like really cool. It was so fun, and I didn't pass out, which was awesome. The past many concerts I've been to, like every concert in my adult years, I have gotten extremely close to passing out, and now I know it's because I have POTS. And so it was really helpful to like have that diagnosis at the concert, because I knew now how to manage my symptoms. I still was like dizzy and uncomfortable after some time, because that's just how it's gonna be. But I didn't almost pass out, and I had a really good time, and I'm so thankful to my friends. They are so sweet. Yeah, we went to the show in Rosemont, Illinois, which is like basically it's like a suburb of Chicago. I think it's like pretty far from Chicago, honestly, but everybody like acts like it's Chicago. It's not, but whatever. So we went to that show. We went to the first day of it because they had 2 dates for Rosemont, and it was their very last stop for the tour. And yeah, it was so fun. Again, I don't know how many of you guys are K-pop people, but if you are, please let me know. I want to hear all of your favorite groups and stuff. But yeah, so what I'm stitching is one of ATEEZ's mascots. Their name is Mito. They're like a little black and pink rabbit. I'm stitching this for my my K-pop photo card binder. So something within K-pop culture is that with albums, they give you these little trading cards of like the group members. I'm so serious. I've gone so insane, you guys. So this is my ATEEZ binder. I stitched this. This binder, when I bought it, was clear, so I made this insert for it for a cover, and then I embroidered in, this says ATEEZ in Hangul, which is Korean, and then this is like the little captain's logo. My bias is the captain of ATEEZ. They're like time-traveling pirates. So my boy is in charge. This is a fan-made photo card that I got at the concert. And then I've got like stuff. But anyway, the cross stitch is gonna be the back cover. So it's like all, you know, bunched up because it's in a hoop, but it's gonna be on the back. Yeah, I literally, like, I'm so sorry about all the sounds. I literally lined this, like, am I okay? And I made like a little pocket so that I can put photo cards in the front. I don't know what came over me. Yeah. So that's that. Other stuff. I posted on my cross-stitch Instagram a while back that I had cross-stitched some little like K-pop mascots for my friends. They were like little Stray Kids guys. And I had a thought and it just like vanished. Basically I'm doing more of those for other people. I made a K-pop friend who lives in Europe, so I'm making her one. I'm making cross stitches for like, we have like our close circle of K-pop friends, and then we have like a slightly bigger circle of K-pop friends. So I'm gonna be seeing those folks pretty soon, and I'm gonna be cross stitching stuff for them of their biases. I like can't see this hole because my desk is black. There we go. And then I want to make full sets for my house of both Stray Kids and ATEEZ. So I have a lot of K-pop cross-stitching to do, but that all kind of went onto the back burner because for the concert, one thing with K-pop concerts is a lot of people will like kind of like cosplay the idols that they're seeing. So they'll make little outfits that are inspired by the idols' outfits, whether it's like an outfit from a music video or a live stage or something like that. And I haven't ever had the opportunity to really do that before. I just haven't had the time or money or whatever. So this time Ruben and I didn't find out that we were actually going to this concert until like, I think it was 5 weeks before the concert. So it was like kind of getting down to it. But since I don't work very much, I figured I had enough time to tackle something crazy. So I decided to hand embroider a shirt. I unfortunately at this time I don't have any pictures of it publicly posted, and I'm not planning to edit this video that I'm filming right now, so I'll have to show you guys some other time if you're interested. If you're familiar with ATEEZ, it's specifically as Hongjoong's outfit from the Bouncy music video. So it was a lot. I thrifted the shirt and then I slaved over it for weeks. It's looking at me right now. It's hanging off to the side. I guess I could turn my camera, right? You guys be able to see. Sorry for the boxes. There it is. You can only see some of it, but all of that white stitching I did. So yeah, it was kind of a lot. It's not quite done. I didn't like have enough time to actually finish everything that I wanted to, but I got like the main bulk of it done. So I just have detail stitching left. And I do plan to go back and actually finish it because I'm not exaggerating, I have probably spent hundreds of hours on that shirt in the past however many weeks. I was spending all day and all night working on it. I took it with me to Alaska to work on. It was a lot. And yeah, I did very accurately recreate the rest of the outfit too. It wasn't just the shirt. Like I went like crazy. It was worth it because we were close enough to the stage that Hongjung could see us very well, and there was a point towards the end of the show where am I doing this right? Yeah, I am. We made eye contact and he saw my outfit and he smiled at me really big and gave me a hand heart, and it was like literally the best moment of my life. Besides like closing on our house. But yeah, it was awesome. I'm still like, I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. I'm still so geeked over it. Yeah, so it was so fun. It was so fun. But that has been where all of my time and energy has gone for the past month and a half, is into that Hongjung shirt. Yeah, like I said, next time I edit a video, I will have to show you guys like some reference images and progress photos and stuff like that, because like this shirt dead ass had me sitting outside sanding, like hand dremeling buttons into the correct shape. It was kind of extra, I can't lie. Because again, it's all these details that literally nobody except for me is gonna notice. And apparently Hongjung. But yeah, it was really fun. I don't regret it at all. I'm so happy that I did that. I'm really proud of it. Yeah. So these days I have been really into photo card collecting, like I said. And I have been doing some writing, just casually. It's not anything that I'm gonna be like sharing with you guys, but I have been doing it. It's been really fun, and I just really haven't been doing that much cross stitch, honestly. I've been doing, like I said, a couple smalls for friends, but I really have not been active in the floss tube community. And that's fine. It's okay. Like I still check in every once in a while, but I think that for the time being, you can consider me as being on hiatus until whenever. I'm sure that I will be back. You know, it's not like I'm never gonna post again. I still love cross stitch. It's just not like my main focus right now. So eventually the hobby fixation will come back around, and I'm sure that cross stitch will be the only thing that I care about once again at some point. But until then, I don't know, don't know when or if I will be uploading or active or anything like that. Yeah, I do still like check Instagram and stuff, so even if I'm not posting on there, know that I am present. So I'll still see like DMs and comments and stuff like that. So don't worry about me. I'm still here. I promise. I'm just busy losing my mind. Yeah. Oh, I've also been back to learning Korean again, which is something I started in college. I wouldn't say that I'm like super good or anything, but I definitely know more than like the average person. But yeah, the only reason I stopped when I was in college is because I started taking German at the same time, and I like could not learn two languages at the same time. It was just too much. So, but now I've been picking it back up again. So yeah, I'm like literally going back over curriculum that I already learned, but it's been so long. Like literally, I think I was learning Korean initially in 2017. So it has been a long time, and I have kept up a little bit on my skills because like I being, you know, like active in the K-pop community, there's a lot of ways that I can practice my Korean, my limited Korean. So I have kept a lot of it. But no, I think I started again back in like April or May. Well, that's a lie because I started doing Duolingo in like November last year, but that's not like I'm doing like an actual course also. Like my like textbooks are over here. I'm not just learning from Duolingo. I don't know that you can like fully learn a language from an app like that. No shade. But yeah, so I started initially relearning like quite some time ago, but I didn't really pick up the textbooks and stuff until late spring, early summer. And that's kind of been on the back burner again too because of the K-pop concert, ironically. So I'm excited to get back to that. I've been focusing a lot on like my handwriting because my handwriting is really ugly in Hangul because I'm a beginner still, obviously. And so yeah, I was spending time like transcribing song lyrics and stuff. I wonder if I have like a decent page I can show you. Oh my god. My handwriting is so ugly. Oh. Oh, it's so bad. I was taking notes on like something that I was learning. Like this line. This line's okay. It's alright. But yeah. Sorry. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. I think that's everything that I had to talk about. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah, I don't know. Again, just know that I'm here, and I will be back at some point. It may very well be many months before I'm like truly back in the cross stitch space, but I'm still here and I really appreciate you guys. Like I said, I've gotten multiple DMs from people who are checking in on me and y'all are just so nice.